Welcome back, guys. We are here to record tarot reading predictions for February the 22nd. I got low enough on stones, I figured it was time to return back to the traditional tarot cards. I am using a brand new deck today. This is her Virgin Run for the public, Paulina Tarot. I'm excited about using her and seeing what kinds of messages comes out, what her personality is like, how she speaks. Should be interesting. Thank you guys very much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me. Everybody remember, put a thumbs up on this video if you find benefit from it. Also, share the video with others and leave your feedback down below in the comments. Let's jump in. We're going to start with Aries. Okay, so Aries, we have the Ace of Cups showing up here. This is just telling me that you are beginning something new that you are very, very happy about. Something that is bringing you satisfaction. We like that. Taurus, you're up next. Two of Cups showing up for Taurus. This just tells me that there's something going on that you're very attracted to today. So there could be somebody that you're talking to that you're finding an attraction with that person. There could be a project, a hobby, an idea that you're attracted to, but definitely some kind of attraction, building momentum between you and a situation or you and a person. Yep, we like it. Gemini. King of Swords showing up in reverse. What's going on here, Geminis? So much stuff on this card. Gemini, I'm feeling like there is somebody, with this card being in reverse, I feel like there's somebody that is keeping a close eye on you. They may have told you their preferences or told you what they want you to do, and they're keeping a close eye on you to see how closely you're going to follow their instructions or how closely you're going to follow their wishes, whichever the case may be. I just see a lot of eyes in that card. Somebody's watching you. All right, let's look at Cancer. Three of Swords, but showing up in reverse. Cancers, I do think that you are going through some type of healing right now from something that was mental or emotional. Somebody may have been playing mind games with you of some way, and you're getting the truth about a situation and understanding it, which is helping you to move forward. Or you're bringing in some type of emotional healing for yourself. I've got to be really honest with you, Cancer. If this is emotional healing, I don't feel like it's because somebody is coming to you and saying, oh, let me fix this. I really feel like this is something that is totally in your hands to do for yourself. Next up, let's look at Leo. Leos, you guys have the Hermit showing up in reverse. Hermit in reverse is just telling me, Leos, that you have spent some time really by yourself thinking about what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you trigger, etc. And now you're coming out into the world, having set your new priorities. You're ready to face the world and begin with a fresh start. Okay, next up, let's look at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the Queen of Wands showing up in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse is just meaning to me that you are having a little bit of a creativity block. You're having a hard time with solving some type of problem, or maybe even with those stars and the spirals there in the background, maybe even with manifesting something that you want to manifest. So some type of creativity blockage that's happening there. Maybe it's time to take your mind away from whatever it is you're trying to make happen and focus on something else for a while and come back to it fresh. Libra. What do we have? The Hierophant showing up in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Isn't that interesting? Doesn't he look like, he makes me think of the Grinch from the movie that Jim Carrey was in, that version. What's going on here, though? Who am I reading for? This is for Libra. Libras, I think you guys are doing some critical thinking right now. And I think that you're seeing where there's a situation where the masses are kind of following the guidance of somebody who is supposed to be an authority and supposed to have everybody's best interest at heart. And I think that you're seeing all this transpire and unfold. And I think that you are having some serious doubts about whether this is really for anybody's best good. I think you're kind of thinking this might be a little bit more of a Pied Piper type of situation. Okay, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpios, you guys have the Six of Swords showing up in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse does mean that they are making some type of lifestyle change that is hopefully going to improve your quality of life right now or extend the longevity of your life, one or the other. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, goodness. Look at all these dresses on these cards, they're amazing. Okay, so Sagittarius with the Ten of Swords. Look at all the stars and the moon above, though. So much beauty around here. Sagittarius, this looks like there is something coming to an end, and this thing that's coming to an end is something that has been a long-term source of tension or dispute, to the point that whether you win this thing or not, like, it's just a relief that it's over. And I really think that whatever this is something that this tension or this dispute was something that was caused by somebody in your sphere of influence that really, honestly, I think maybe you thought at one point that you could trust them, but they turned out to be really two-faced. So this could very easily be some type of gossip or talking behind the back type of thing that, you know, is ending today. This is over. This is done. With that Ten of Swords, we're putting that to rest, burying it. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Okay. Capricorn. Four of Pentacles. This is a really interesting depiction of a Four of Pentacles, isn't it? All right, so this is interesting. Yep, Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is a card that tells me that it could be really easy for you today to feel like you're enslaved by your financial situation. And I think that you're not so much enslaved by it. I think that's a perspective issue. I think that you have been holding back or saving back, stashing back some kind of money. So actually, if you really wanted to do something, you could do it. You're not really held captive by that. But I think that your perspective on this, it's important to adjust that perspective. It's important to recognize the fact that, you know what, if I really did want to do this, I could do it. I do have the stash back to do this, but I am choosing not to, because I'm choosing that I would rather have that stash building up than to spend out of it right now. And that perspective makes us feel a little bit less enslaved and more empowered about our financial situation. And that's what I think really would be best for you today, is to find that empowerment. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. Ten of Wands showing up in reverse, Aquarius. This just means that some type of responsibility that you would normally be taking care of today, you're not doing that. Now, it could be that somebody just doesn't need you to take care of whatever that responsibility is. It could be that you're forgetting to do it. But for whatever reason, there's some type of responsibility that you would normally be handling today that you are not. All right, so next up, let's look at Pisces. Once again, look at that dress. That's just gorgeous. So Pisces, we have the Temperance card showing up for you. What an interesting depiction. I'm going to flip that. Even though it came in upside down, I want to see what it looks like right side up. Really nice. Look how she's balancing. Looks like on a pinhead or something. And also interesting, it almost looks like there's more coming out of this cup than into that cup or out of that cup. It doesn't look completely temperate to me. Huh. All right, so that was interesting. Now let's look at it in reverse. And who is this for? This is Pisces. Temperance in reverse. This just basically says that things are feeling out of balance for you today and you are struggling to bring them back into balance. You may not make it totally back into balance by the end of the day, but you are putting some things in place so that this isn't such an unattainable goal in the near future at least. All right. So that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you spending some of your precious time with me. Everyone have a fantastic day. Looking forward to reading for some of you and doing Reiki sessions for some of you later on. And the rest of you, I will see back on the next video. Peace out.